From Kwara State.
What do you guys admire most about you?
My yash.
Are you in a relationship?
I'm not in any relationship. I don't have any relationship at all.
You are single?
Yeah. And if I catch one man like this, oh.
What you go do?
No go kill look another girl outside again. No, I'm not even Kayamata. I'm not fan of Kayamata. I'm just like the way I go to I mean I don't like nothing, but that guy, like he's ready to serious with me. The guy is going to tell you. Even though to look another girl outside, you just think about hey, my wife, without yansh, something like that.
How old are you?
My age, I'm 22.
How many relationships have you been
in? 3.
My people, oya come o make I give una gist o. I carry gist come. Ndị by guys in the Ebumozino.
Where are you from?
From Kwara State.
What do you guys admire most about you?
My yash.
Are you in a relationship?
I'm not in any relationship. I don't have any relationship at all.
You are single?
Yeah. And if I catch one man like this, oh.
What you go do?
No go kill look another girl outside again. No, I'm not even Kayamata. I'm not fan of Kayamata. I'm just like the way I go to I mean I don't like nothing, but that guy, like he's ready to serious with me. The guy is going to tell you. Even though to look another girl outside, you just think about hey, my wife, without yansh, something like that.
How old are you?
My age, I'm 22.
How many relationships have you been
in? 3.
Ozino, bia.
Blam Kwam the buy, oh, more and the buy, onye si nwanne nọgoro obodo 60 years onye si na elawa ọjụ ndị bịa 1992 na ndị bịa 2000
ozi n'ụkpa wee bịa. This one na update about this woman wey dey see so wey be say ha
na Blam Kwam ndị buy, ụmụ nwaanyị obodo a ka ndị buy na-eme elegide onye si nwanne nọgoro obodo 60 years onye si na elawa ọjụ ndị bịa 1992 na ndị bịa 2000.
Say her knocking video leak yesterday. Her knocking video with another man, a woman with.
What's your spec in a guy? What's the kind of guy?
I don't have respect. Just have money.
Just money.
Money.
Okay. So if I have money now, will you let me shift your pants?
I know they wear pants.
Yeah! You say what?
I say I know they wear pants.
How much do you make a day? How are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Wani.
Okay. Please, I want to know what's your spec in a guy? What's the kind of guy?
I don't have respect. Just have money.
Just money.
Money.
Okay. So if I have money now, will you let me shift your pants?
I know they wear pants.
Yeah! You say what?
I say I know they wear pants.
How much do you make a day? How are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Wani.
Okay. Please, I want to know what's your spec in a guy? What's the kind of guy?
I don't have respect. Just have money.
Just money.
Money.
Okay. So if I have money now, will you let me shift your pants?
I know they wear pants.
Yeah! You say what?
I say I know they wear pants.
How much do you make a day? How are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Wani.
Okay. Please, I want to know what's your spec in a guy? What's the kind of guy?
I don't have respect. Just have money.
Just money.
Money.
Okay. So if I have money now, will you let me shift your pants?
I know they wear pants.
Yeah! You say what?
I say I know they wear pants.
How much do you make a day? How are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Wani. That man go make that woman happy now. Yeah, I don't get it. I want to. Or they fit get what is it called, toys. Okay. If they don't fit use their tongue, they don't fit use their hand, massage their babes. They fit get toy, use go dey vibrate. So as you no fit use your tongue, you no fit dey consistent with your tongue, you no fit use your hand, the thing go work.
He say her knacking video leak yesterday. Her knacking video with another man, a woman waiting for husband house, where get children.
They make woman come.
Hey!
No be say you want knack. If you knack from now to tomorrow, your woman no go come. No be bola, they make woman come.
What if man last for 1 hour, the woman no go?
She no fit come.
What of those men where they knack, the woman come? I been say,
oh na they do like this generation, na they hear word. Me say if I dey do am well, we say if mama we dey do, we dey no na normal. I go say, baby, I'm coming. Na lie. If we know we are say we dey come or e dey pain us, and I go think say that girl, they don't use am finish. They don't this one don't knock am finish. Don't get it for body again. But as woman they tell you, baby, no, it's paining me. No, man go dey happy say yes, they do best job, and I lie. Well, I lie.
oh, so like you feel things say you dey knack your baby boy.
If you feel think say you dey knack your babe like tomorrow no day, maybe say you no do anything, you no give your woman edge, you no use hand, you no use toys, and you think say she go come, she no fit come now. Why una dey do like this? At least for the first time when you meet one girl, you go dey knack her, you say your gbola no pass like this. You no pass. Make I measure something for you. Your gbola no.
You carry tail.
Make I see now. See this my hand. See this my hand. Now wait. This my hand are 3 inches.
Yeah.
You see am? Okay, you use 3 inches knack babe. For the first time, okay, say you can't get small money, or you find or the babe don't fall for you. Why she no go more na?
Oh, like him go fake am.
Baby, baby, you get the test small bola. Make the girl they pray say me you no see big bola test. Because anytime when she test that big bola, it don't finish. And life don't change with that.
Okay, that means all these girls wey dey talk say I like the small one.
They never test the big one.
What of all those girls wey say big ones dey pain?
I like, you know they pay, that they sweet them. Sorry, they sweet us, they sweet them. You know they pay. What do they pay for them? Now what do they like with that? Pain and pressure. No, pain and pressure, abi?
Pleasure.
Okay, pleasure.
So that means all these ones wey girls go talk say I just like it small. The big one dey pain. This one.
Na lie. But if they can't see man, we say na small bola in get them, if they tell her that kind of thing, I like my man bola small. No, I don't want big bola. Na lie.
Wetin dey make woman come?
If you give her a head.
Okay, what of those men wey say, I no fit give woman head o? This.
Another man go make their woman happy now. Yeah, I don't get it. I want to talk. Or they fit get what is it called, toys. Okay. If they no fit use their tongue, they no fit use their hand, massage their babes. They fit get toy, use
Once again, you are welcome to Evangelist Imakalu TV Treasury of Excellent Knowledge. This is part 7 of Fornication and Its Problems. So it is about materialism. The subcaption, Materialistic Ladies Boast with Fornication. Materialistic ladies boast with fornication. Something that is a taboo according to culture and tradition. Fornication is a taboo. Let us take Christianity and the religion outside of it. Now, I will come to that. When Christianity and religion had not emerged on this planet Earth, even when Judaism had not emerged on this planet Earth, people of different culture, they forbid fornication. Fornication is forbidden according to culture. That is, unmarried boy and unmarried girl having sex is forbidden. Or unmarried girl or unmarried boy having sex with whether married or unmarried man or woman. It is forbidden it is a taboo according to culture. And this culture, the positive side of culture has connection with divinity, heavenly divinity, because God had made it so. God created sex life, but with his own purpose. And that purpose is for a man and a woman to get married legitimately. And as a result of that, heaven will permit them with the authority of sex. Then, human beings who have fallen away from God in high dimension began to formulate their human culture, but they never completely forget some of the ordinances of God to implement them into the culture. So there is what is called law of conscience. That law of conscience made humanity to realize that sex outside of marriage, whether before or after, premarital sex is fornication. Extramarital sex is adultery. All of these things are taboo. So they implemented it into the culture. And in those days, most of women were married as virgins. Even most men who married them were virgins on their own. It is something to pride about in those days. It is something to boast about in those days, culturally and godly. In the Old Testament of Judaism, it is a taboo for a man to marry a girl who was already disvirgined. Even God made the law that when people are caught in fornication, the only remedy, if the two of them are unmarried, the only remedy is that it becomes obligatory that the two of them will marry. Instantly, it becomes obligatory. And the reason is that if the man disvirgins the girl becomes an abandoned property in Israel in those days, because no man will marry a disvirgined girl according to Judaic movement, culture, Judaic Christianity, call it Judaism, Judaic religion. It is not the Israelites that just made it so. It is God restoring the dignity, the prestige, and the sacredness of sexual life. In Israel those days, when a man and a woman just get married, people are sent to go and watch, to witness. The two of them will enter their room and have their sex. And they will bring out the cloth with which they lied for confirmation, for the crowd to witness the fresh blood, to confirm that the lady was disvirgined immediately after that marriage. But if there is no blood, that means that lady had already been disvirgined. She had been having a secret sex. She had been fornicating without the man who had married her knowing it, without many people knowing it. According to the Old Testament, such a lady will be brought out and disgraced. then the bride price that had been paid on her should be collected back because she is declared unfaithful. So, and the family of the girl, the parents, will be forced, according to divine law, to return the bride price immediately and take back their daughter. For them, giving their daughter out as a virgin, because it is to always be about virgin, nothing less than that. Then a time came when people begin to engage into marriage with permissive will in Israel. That is when people begin to decide to marry non-virgin ladies on their own, ignoring the divine arrangement, ignoring the Judaic ordinances. So it becomes something of permissive will. God still allowed them. But one thing for sure in that case is that God had already made his perfect will known to them by refusing them to marry these virgin ladies. Even a man who had been disvirgin, many girls reject such a man in marriage in Israel in those days. Even girls have dignity on their own. They have prestige, and their prestige are being protected in the sense that they respect themselves. They were disciplined, and they put value into themselves, and they were valued in all ramifications. So all these things, besides Israel, even in the culture of many other people, the same kind of marrying a woman as a virgin was a part of the culture. But permissive will begin to change things. That is, modernization and Satanism continue to creep in and to overshadow godliness and perfect integrity concerning sexual life. Just the same way it is happening in every other matter of life. In the Old Testament, even if other people should marry ladies who had already been disvirgin, the priest was obligatory. They were obliged to never marry these virgin ladies. The reason is because the priests are God's representative. The priests are intermediary. They are representative of God to humanity, and they are representatives of humanity to God. They are intermediary. So anything defiled, polluted, should not be part of their practices. That is the reason God made it so. Even if he never even permit them to even go into marriage with these virgin ladies, even on their own permissive will. God denied them of that permissive will, and with good reason. But what is happening today, what is happening in our societies all over the world, how ladies, materialistic ladies, are so proud, so bold, so confident to boast, even to the extent of explaining in the public how they can display how they can display sexual immorality. There is no more shame, no shame anymore in their faces. And they don't even care about who may say what. They don't even care about who are watching them or who are not watching them. And they don't even care whether it will affect them to get married in the future. So, but I'm not surprised, because even some of them might have decided that they will not marry. Some of them would prefer to become single mothers and have their own children, then they continue their fornicating life. Because as I speak, the young ladies of these days, the majority of them are beginning to see marriage with integrity as a prison, which does not allow them to live their life their own way. Nobody is talking anymore about accountability to God. So, all these ladies that I have played on this video, the other one that spoke in Igbo is in South Africa. The one that wear only white brassiere and white pants with large buttocks. So the guy was explaining that this is the major reason most of our people who have traveled to South Africa, some have stayed there since 1990, early 90s, until today they do no longer return anymore, and they have no investments. They make their money and they lavish it on those materialistic fornicating women. For over 30 years, 1990 till now is 35 years. Some 25 years, some 20 years. They are hustling, they are making money, but they have no investments. To the extent that if they cannot even finance themselves to travel back home to meet with their people. So, what a materialistic world. Fornication and its problems. So, we can see how materialistic many ladies can be today. It is all about money. All of the explanation here is about money. Money is the major reason. The other one is interviewed. How do girl come, or why? She began to explain that no girl really come. It is all about money, and they pretending to get that money. All of those screaming and whatever are gimmicks. But in reality, girls in fornication, they have their oxygen. They release. They come in reality. So excess and rampant and regular fornication had put many ladies into the state that they never come anymore. Look at how bold she is saying that the ladies that are that have been swallowing, that have been fornicating with small size penis or small size penises, that as soon as for any reason they test the large and longer ones, that should be the end of it. Their boyfriend or whatever, whosoever that have the small persons automatically lose them. Even if they may stay with that person, they'll be going outside to look for those big ones. No wonder adultery is so rampant these days. So those long and large penises is one of the reasons many married women are going out. They go out outside of their marriage, outside of their home, or even some of them bring men into their homes to come and have sex with them. No more self-discipline. No more living a contented life. These are some of the evidences. In many years past, it doesn't matter. The ladies and the men with integrity, they marry just with one man, one wife. And they become contented with themselves. It doesn't matter how much size of penis or how much size of the breast a strange woman or a strange man will have. It doesn't matter about how much money anybody may have. They content themselves, they discipline themselves to live and enjoy their sex life, their marital life within their means. Those things are this kind of things is too difficult to be seen happening in our days. That is the reason marriages are shorter. That is the reason, as I speak, men are everywhere. But to get a husband is very difficult. Women are everywhere. Single women everywhere. But to get a wife from among them is very difficult. Even inside the church, the single men inside the church cannot trust the majority of single ladies inside the church. Many single ladies inside the church cannot trust the single men inside the church because the church is one of the best places to get virtuous wives and virtuous husbands in those days. But fornication has turned the whole scene on the opposite side. So it is the same fornicators, those the materialistic ladies and men who fornicate on the street everywhere. They are the people who still make up the members of the church today. I'm not trying to generalize it to every Christian. I know there are still few with integrity, but those promiscuous single ladies and single boys or single men, they are the majority among the Christian singles. The other one was asked, so if I give you money, can you allow me to take off your pants? She boldly said she does not wear pants. I say I do not wear pants. Why the other one said the way she will knock a man, the way she will be knocking a man, the man will not want to leave her for any other lady, not even with charm, with skills and everything. Talking this kind of things confidently in the public, where is shame, where is dignity? Then, how can a genuine man, if not a gigolo, trust this guy? Even the gigolo cannot trust them. And many men who have the same lifestyle cannot be trusted. These people, they can just have sex with anybody as far as the person can provide them with the money they want. It doesn't matter. So, these as such have no regard for marriage. Most of them, after playing rounds, wasting their integrity, their values, women value, men's value, then they will begin to look for someone to settle down with, where they will carry the consequences and their undisciplined life. Lack of character, lack of respect, lack of self-dignity, where they will go and settle all of them there to be troubling the person. It is so appalling. It is so appalling. But we cannot keep quiet. God is still demanding accountability for the life anybody live. So, moral depravity is character, shattered character, which they have displayed, is one of the reasons, one of the problems of fornication. Materialism as one of the problems of fornication. I cannot keep quiet, like many other people who have the desire to be building our society and to be restoring our society, because the society was already built by God himself, but human beings begin to shatter it. But we should be trying as much as we can to be rebuilding as many people as can comply with us, with our teaching. So I am your serviceable servant, Evangelist Imakala, as you know. I am in the business of human capital development, and this is part of it, to be exposing the depravity of humanity. Also, to be teaching humanity the importance of integrity, the importance of living a life of integrity, being upright, being self-contented, being self-disciplined, then adding marketable value to yourself so that you become a valuable and marketable person. So don't forget about this book, Lost and Their Problems from Points of Reality. So from here you will get about sexual immorality and its problem, materialism, and many other things. So it is a way of learning to have insight, to be acquiring knowledge, very important knowledge that you cannot get in the four corner walls of educational institution. May God bless you until I come your way once again. The book is available in Amazon with some other books which I've written, Polygamy and Its Problems, The Olivet Prophecy, Matthew 24, Understanding and Executing Righteousness. Only understanding and executing righteousness that is not available in Amazon. And however, the four of them are available in my bookshop at number 1 Comprehensive Road by Uchebuagu Street, Aba, Abia State, Nigeria. So the program has ended.